Also tonight, in addition to socialism, defunding the police, open borders, giving up energy independence, another staple of the radical Democratic Party is their love of mixing politics with sports. Now, unfortunately, this includes Major League Baseball. I have some friends in Georgia. They shared this. This is a draft of an ad they intend to air during the All-Star game in Georgia. It will be run by a new super PAC launching next Monday. If you want more information, they have a website. It's getgeorgiaright.com. Look at this powerful ad.
Tonight's All-Star game was supposed to be in Atlanta, but Democrats who oppose voter ID lied about our election law and pressured baseball to move the game.
Do you absolutely agree that it's racist? It is a redux of Jim Crow.
Some people don't want some people to vote.
What do you think about the possibility that baseball decides to move their All-Star game out of Atlanta?
I would strongly support them doing that.
Aren't you tired of Democrats pushing politics in sports?
And then another powerful ad. Major League Baseball's commissioner is now getting called out for, I guess, taking a knee or staying in the locker room to the woke mob and the country of China. Take a look.
Commissioner Rob Manfred moved the All-Star game from Atlanta, parroting dishonest, partisan talking points. Why is he making baseball political anyway? Because of his terrible record. Viewership way down, ticket prices way up, sketchy deals in China. And Manfred has been so bad that Ted Cruz and Bernie Sanders agree. Maybe the league should pay taxes like everyone else. Rob Manfred, Major League Baseball. Serve your customers, not woke politicians.
Here now, nationally syndicated radio talk show host Dana Loesch, the executive director of Consumers Research, Will Hild, is with us, who just put out the ad that you saw. You know, here we have Georgia's new law. It is far less restrictive. It is more inclusive, with more accessibility to voting than Joe's state of Delaware. How does he get away with the nerve of calling it Jim Crow 2.0 or Stacey Abrams? That estimate show that's $100 million hit to the economy of Georgia. Will.
Well, I can't speak to Stacey or President Biden, but what I can say is that the Commissioner Manfred got it wrong. And he betrayed the fans of Major League Baseball, sacred sport, part of our national pastime. And he did so to distract and to cozy up to woke politicians when he should have been serving the fans, should have been serving the customers, and he betrayed the city of Atlanta.
And you're planning on going after the corporations that went along with the lies, with the false narrative, and you're holding them accountable.
Absolutely. This is part of the Consumers First initiative. It's an ongoing 7-figure ad campaign delivering a very simple message to corporate America. They need to stop cozying up to woke politicians and serve their customers. Stop trying to distract from your own failings.
You know, Dana, my entire career, I've never called for people to be fired, canceled. I don't support boycotts. Some people get mad that I don't, but I don't. In principle, I don't. But I will tell you, here you have sports. You have a common passion, people from all races and all backgrounds coming together, their shared passion, their home team. You're high-fiving strangers, you know, you're sharing your food and popcorn, whatever. And now politics enters sports. I find personally my interest is waning every day more and more. I have no interest in it anymore as a result. Thoughts?
Yeah, you're right, Sean. And you and I think the same way on boycotts. I'm just so anti-authoritarian that it's difficult for me to even get behind a boycott. So we kind of do our own thing, don't we? But you're right. I mean, look, all of these companies and the Major League Baseball commissioner, if they wanted to be really consistent and they wanted to show America that they really do believe in what they're saying, they would leave every single state with laws even stricter than Georgia's. I mean, quite frankly, there are parts of Georgia's new voting law that I don't even agree with because I think it's too lax. But you know what? Georgia voters and Georgia lawmakers, the people that Georgia voters sent into those offices, they get to make those decisions. And if anyone else has a problem with it, they can pick up and they can sit here and explain and try to reconcile how it's not racist for them to leave a state like Georgia and to leave cities like Atlanta, where you have so many black businesses, so many black voters, and try to reconcile that along with their rhetoric. They can leave. They can go find another state that does it better. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you.
But they went along, including the corporations and Major League Baseball. If we compare Georgia's law with Joe's home state that I think he's represented 5,822 years, Delaware, one of the most restrictive states, And he had the unmitigated gall to lie about Georgia, as did Stacey Abrams. And then these companies that are woke go along with it. The Major League Baseball goes along with the lie. That is infuriating to me. And what an insult to the people of Georgia. Dana.
Yeah, no, I think you're correct on that. And two things on this. There was I think it was the National Bureau of Economic Research that did a study that showed that when you're incorporating voter ID into actually voting, it doesn't hamper turnout. Furthermore, there was a study that came out from an Emory University professor that showed that even after voter ID was implemented for absentee ballots, et cetera, in Georgia, that actually minority voter turnout increased. So there's a lot of data that goes into the claims that they're making here. And Sean, you also hit it on the head. There are a lot more states that have stricter laws, blue states that have New Jersey, Delaware, as you just said, Colorado even. They have way stricter laws than Georgia does.
All right, Dana, thank you. Will, good luck. We'll watch your effort closely.